What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Lineman Football, and this is the second episode of the question and answer series I'm doing. Now, first off, if you haven't seen the first one, go watch the first one because your question might have been answered there, so definitely do that. Now, if you have any questions, also don't forget to comment them at the bottom of the Ask Me Anything video. That is where I'm pulling all the comments directly from. I'll have that video linked down below so you can go leave your comments there. Okay, let's start with some IG questions here. First off, you don't follow me at Lineman Football on Instagram. That's the place where I do all my updates, lots of other content, so go check that out. First question, where did you play? Good, I've done that one. What's your favorite brand of football equipment? I think if you guys know me, my two favorite brands are probably Riddell. The other one is probably Nike/Jordan. These are sick custom Lineman Football cleats. So I've always worn Nike, and I'm very comfortable with it, so I don't think I'm ever changing. Who knows, though? Okay, next is, do you prefer pass blocking or run blocking? I like pass blocking more. I liked run blocking more. The only reason why is because pass blocking requires a very good punch. I have very short arms, so I liked run blocking more because I could get into guys and get off the ball a little quicker. I didn't like sitting back and waiting for someone to attack me. Okay, did you ever play any other positions or sports? Yeah, I played rugby for one season. We went to New Zealand. If you haven't seen that, go check out LF Life. It's a whole place where I documented my trip to New Zealand. How old was I when I started to play football? I was 7 years old. Did you play for Hilltoppers in Calgary or Raymond? No, I played for Colts. If you could play skill position, which would it be? If I could play a skill position, I wanted to play fullback. That might not be considered a skill position, but I wanted to play fullback. Never happened, but whatever. Who was your favorite midget team to play against? I liked playing against the Bulldogs because I knew some Bulldogs. I hated playing against the Mavericks, but I think, if this is really specific, but I think my favorite midget game ever was against the Prairie Fire in the semifinal. That was an unreal game. Best lineman in the NFL, I'm going to say Jeff Saturday, even though he's retired. Favorite NFL player, Jeff Saturday. Do you know any free recruiting websites? I actually don't. The only one I know of is actually NCSA, which I know is very expensive. Okay, there's a lot of favorite exercise, diet plans, all that kind of stuff by one guy. Okay, so this one says, as a 5'9", 205-pound left guard, should I gain weight? Okay, I know nothing about you. I don't know how old you are. I don't know anything. So again, those questions are kind of pointless. Your opinion on protein and other supplements. Some good supplements to take. Obviously, I take a really lean protein, Isoflex, because I don't want any fillers, so I want a very clean whey protein, so I take Isoflex. I don't take pre-workout because I drink a lot of coffee, so pre-workout actually doesn't work that well in me because my caffeine intake is so high already. BCAAs are really good. They, with the amino acids in it, that's always good. How should I come about firing out of my stance? Should I stay bent over, or should I put my butt down? Okay, so the thing is, if you're super high in the air, so say if this is the angle with your legs, you don't have as much power out because you're not loaded. So if you want to help fire your stance better, yeah, you need to lower your butt a little bit and compress your legs. That way you get a little more spring, right? So if this is your leg, this is your kind of your upper leg, your quad. If your feet are back like this and you're high, you don't have as much spring to go. But if you're loaded, then you can spring. So if you want to help get out of your stance a little quicker, yeah, put your butt down. That's a good one. Do running backs ever get annoying from either being too nice or never thanked in the line? Yeah, I never had that issue though. Our running backs were always very, very nice to us, and they always treated us really well. I had one running back who, after every touchdown, he'd kiss all of our helmets. I had one that would just thank us. So it kind of changed. Okay, best workouts per football done. What are the best football camps specifically for linemen? I actually don't know any really good lineman-specific football camps. I'd actually like to one day start my own prospect kind of camp. Very far in the future, though. Who knows? So I actually don't know that many camps. Do you still play football? No, I don't. If you didn't, you missed my video in the specials playlist called No More Secrets. Go check that out. Okay, how to snap the football in shotgun with spiral. So I actually didn't do shotgun spiral snapping where you just throw it like a normal football. I did dead ball where you grab by the front of the ball and throw back, flick your wrists. The reason I did that is because when you're throwing like a normal football, I kind of tended to, my elbow would kind of tweak a bit and the football would go either sides of the quarterback. When changing it to dead ball, the way you rotate your elbow, you can only go like this, so it goes straight back to the quarterback. It might not be as fast, but it's deadly accurate. Okay, do you agree that Riddell helmets are better than any other brand? I think that Riddell helmets are better than any other brand for my shaped head. I've always had an issue with Schutt helmets. Again, they fit your head slightly differently. The Schutt helmets are a little better for really long heads. So the Riddell fits me perfectly because I have a very wide head. So it's best for me, but there's lots of actually really good options, especially nowadays. What is your best visor brand? So I really like Shock visors for the colors and stuff for these helmets. But I think my favorite visor might still be Nike, just because it's a very, very thin visor. Shock is a little bit thicker, so it's a little tougher to get in. Pre-game, I want a visor that I can easily slip in or slip out. Oakley with the bubbling can be really hard to get in. Shock with it being a little thicker can be a little bit of a pain to get in. So I like Nike because of its convenience. I can just slip it in, zip ties, clips, whatever I'm using, put it on, go, or take it off if I had to. How do you deal with the linemen that always hit with their head down or use their head? I think the only way to really do something about that is if there was a big guy. I was a small guy. I loved chop blocks or cut blocks, whatever you call them. The reason I did that is because if there's big guys, they were coming really fast, really hard, head down. They're screwing me up. Chop them a couple times. It'll help slow them down a little bit. Any advice for tight ends? I guess become a better blocker. The reason I say tight ends should become a better blocker, I'm just looking at it from the aspect of on-field playing time, that kind of thing. So I'll use this comparison. So Jason Witten and Jimmy Graham. Jason Witten does not leave the field because any run play he can block, any pass play he can make a catch. Jimmy Graham is not being used as well in the Seattle offense, even though he's way more athletic than Jason Witten. Jason Witten is getting way more catches, and he'll be around a very long time because his ability to block. Jimmy Graham is barely used in the Seattle offense, even though he is catching touchdowns and stuff. His inability to make good run blocks is why he's limiting his playing time. So I think the best way you can become a better tight end is be a good run blocker. Favorite O-line position, I think for me, was center. I liked center because I had a lot of free mobility. So when I played center, we ran what we called a rover. So if I wasn't doing a dumb block or something like that, any pass play, I picked up the running back. Didn't matter what direction he was coming from, we'd basically shift. Even if he was coming from the end, I'd basically kind of pull and take out the that guy. So, and the other reason I like playing center is because we had a perfect V. So when you have your line, you basically want your center to be the shortest, guards, tackles. It creates the perfect V shape for the quarterback to look through. So I was the shortest guy on the line. I always played center. I played with the entire whole line my whole career. Love those guys. We all stayed the same position. It worked out great. What is the worst play in a game? What is your worst play in a game? Oh, I got a good one. Okay, so the worst play in a game I ever did, which I actually don't think was that bad, but I snapped the ball and I actually thought it felt like it hit me in the ass. So I thought the ball fumbled. So as soon as I snapped it, I turned around, did a 360 looking for the ball on the ground to recover it, realized there was no ball on the ground, and then sat back in my pass and helped out my guard on a double team just for the pass play. So it might not have been the worst because I was able to recover, but it's still probably the funniest play I've ever done. Did you play D-line? I actually started out as a D-lineman in Adam. I played D-line up until Pee Wee. Then I moved over to O-line. I also played some middle linebacker in, so I started in Adam as a D-lineman, then I moved to middle linebacker, and then I played middle linebacker and O-line. Then I just played O-line. That's how I shifted. What is your favorite football college team? I don't know. I don't think I really have a football favorite college team. I know my favorite conference. I love the Big Ten Conference. I think it's an unreal conference, especially right now. The SEC used to be really good. I used to really like Missouri, but because I only actually get the Big Ten network, I watch a lot of Big Ten and I love it. If you could be sponsored by one company, who would it be? I think the one company I would be sponsored by, if I could, by any company right now, I think would be East Bay, because they have tons and tons of stuff. I'd love to be sponsored by them. East Bay, hit me up. All right, I've been going for a little bit now. What is a good lineman glove for center? Nike D-Tac. Show us how you put on your football gear. Where did you go to high school? I went to Bishop Carroll. What is your stance on concussions? If you should play through them or you should sit if it gets bad? I don't know, because I had some, and they definitely suck. if I could go back and sit out if I played through some, I don't think I would. I didn't like pulling myself off the field like that, so I don't think I would. There was only one really bad enough one where I missed the rest of the season. That was a really bad one. I'm obviously happy I sat that one out because I couldn't do schoolwork and stuff. But some other ones, even if they weren't actually diagnosed, so who knows if they were concussions or I just had a massive headache, I probably wouldn't change it though. I love the game too much to ever sit myself out of it. Do a review on the SpeedFlex adapter clips. Doug, I have those. What is your favorite player and team? So you know my favorite player is Jeff Saturday from the Colts. My favorite team is the Colts. They suck right now because their O-line is terrible. They need to fix that. And that's where I'm going to leave it off for today, guys. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please watch the video before this, and if you have any questions, don't forget to go throw them back on the video called Ask Me Anything. That's where I'm looking for all the questions, so go leave it there. That video will be linked down below. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, thanks.